Weaving.
Glass.
Books.
Printmaking.
Upper metals.
Lower clay.
Weaving.
Pinhole photography.
Textiles.
Ceramics.
I'm in clay studio, upper clay, Allianz teapot dissection class.
Books.
Ceramics.
Print shop.
Metals.
Just visiting.
Lower clay.
I'm in the weaving studio. Photography.
Bernstein glass.
Actually, I work here.
Allianz. Neon glass.
I'm in wood, furniture building.
Hot glass.
A country bumpkin from Taiwan. Upper clay, the best class, man.
Metal.
I'm in lower clay.
All glass, all the time.
Metals.
Textiles.
We're
And photography.
Kiln building class.
I'm the visiting artist in iron today.
Upper clay.
Lower metal. I'm in drawing and painting, and you can tell.
I'm in pottery.
Jewelry, upper metals. I'm in the iron class. We're in the print studio.
I'm in metals.
I'm a bookie. I'm in the book arts.
neon.
Shrinerama.
Theater costume and
Books.
Wood engraving. I'm the movement teacher. Metals with Marianne Shear.
Marianne Shear. I started at Penland in 1968.
My name's Edwina Bringle. I teach textiles, and I first came to Penland in the 60s, the first year Bill Brown was here.
Penland School of Crafts was started by a remarkable woman named Lucy Morgan, who first came to Penland, North Carolina in 1920 as a school teacher. Several years later, she began a cottage industry which provided local women with looms and materials and then marketed their hand-woven goods. She invited weaving expert Edward F. Wurst to work with the weavers. In 1929, several out-of-state students joined a group of local women for a one-week workshop, and Penland School was born. Within a few years, Morgan added other crafts, began to raise funds and construct buildings, and Penland acquired an international reputation as a center for hands-on learning. Morgan's successor, Bill Brown, shared her devotion to experiential education. During his 21-year tenure, Penland classes were redefined as total immersion, single-subject workshops. The school began offering longer classes in the spring and fall, and initiated 2 residency programs. The core student program gives 9 artists an opportunity for 2 years of full-time study at Penland. The resident artist program, which provides 3 years of low-cost housing and studio space, has nurtured the careers of dozens of artists and also helped create a vibrant craft community near the school. In recent years, Penland has expanded its range of media, improved the physical plant, established a community education program, and built a gallery that welcomes thousands of visitors. Students come to Penland from all walks of life. Some see it as a productive retreat, some as a source of inspiration for their creative lives, and others as a network for the exchange of information. What brings them together is a love of materials and making, and the experience of working in a supportive community atmosphere.
Penland, the place, I think, affects the way people feel when they're here. And you've stepped out of your everyday life for that time, whether it's a day or 2, or a 2-week class, or an 8-week class, or the winter. You're here with another group of people who've chosen to do the same thing. You've come to this place to be focused. It's very individualized, the instruction. It's learning in a context, it's learning in community, it's learning from one generation to another. It's taking really seriously what the subject is and allowing a person to learn at their pace.
If you start doing it up and down, everything down there becomes dark.
People make these huge leaps that I think it would take them maybe years to make, learning somewhere else or working on their own.
I see one of Penland's jobs is that it's a kind of monastery in behalf of the human hand.
It's important for people to continue to learn the materials, tools, techniques that are taught at Penland, because we don't want to lose ourselves to technology.
Here, and then you maybe change it here. Is the one that drill hole here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike, this is very fragile, you know, everything. This is important. Now, outside this is fragile, not fragile.
It's the questions that I like. And, you know, in particular, because I've done so much production, it's the breaking down of the technique. It's breaking down those details that I really love.
We value this kind of one-on-one, equal connection between people, where there is not someone who's the star sitting beside a person who's not the star.
You know, you can sit across from some of the best glass blowers in the world at lunch and just kind of talk about how there wasn't mustard on the table or something, which is really a unique experience. You don't get that when you walk into galleries.
When people from all different walks of life come together at Penland to take a class, they're creating this little microcosm of the world. They're learning how to live together. They're learning how to express themselves in a safe environment.